Hey guys, it's China in Town here, and I'm back with a new video of Tailor Tales. So if you're new, this is Dimitri's route. I do have a playlist of all the routes that we've done with Dimitri thus far, as well as Neil's, which we've done previously. He was our first one. So take some time out of your day, go watch those videos. They're really a treat. It's really fun. I really enjoy this game overall. So we're going to get into it. We are on chapter 9 of Dimitri's route. And you know what? I forgot to mention something too that was so in the last video. So basically, like, I had this laptop when I would record my videos. I was using this laptop I had for like since 2017, and it had just recently broke just early this year, like in January-ish. Like, it just stopped working. I tried to turn it on and it just wouldn't turn on anymore. Of course, I was like, all right, this is the sign. I just got to get a new laptop. Pretty much, of course, since that happened, I pretty much had to, I wasn't able to save any files, so I pretty much had to start all over again. So that's kind of why it's kind of like this now. I pretty much had to start over on this laptop. Pretty much had to go all the way to chapter 8 with Dimitri's route with this stuff. So I was like, oh my goodness, it was a lot, but luckily I kind of got back on track with everything. So we're here now, and we're gonna get into it. Hopefully we have the funds too. Oh gosh. All right, so again, this is chapter 9 of Dimitri's route. We're gonna get into it. Okay, that's so cheap. Thank goodness. I had spent all that time like decorating and making clothes for these clients or whatever, so I can afford to get the boutique looking nice, because I was like, I'm tired of looking at that green. I was like, this is so But basically, okay, a week later, Sarah sends me the pictures of the photo shoot we did together. I looked them over on my computer. She sent me well over 100 pictures. The pictures turned out really well. You can clearly see my clothes in the best possible lighting. Everything has a cheerful and feminine vibe to it. I'm quite satisfied with the results. I keep looking through the batch until I come across a series of pictures of me and Dimitri. The tone shifts as soon as he's in the frame as well. Everything looks romantic all of a sudden. There are pictures of us holding hands and Dimitri hugging me from behind. There's one where he's holding me up in the air as I jump. The dress I'm wearing looks super cute and airy because of it. Still, I can't help feeling a little embarrassed that I did all that with Dimitri. But you're not even showing any pictures, though. Like, it's just the fact that you're not showing any pictures for me. I'm just like, man. We look like a genuine couple, a sentiment that feels rather weird to me. After all, I'm 4 years older than Dimitri. On top of that, I dated his older brother. See, I still can't shake that. That's something that's just like, okay, I feel like she's doing too much. Party, like, calm it down. To think of us as being in a relationship is something I can't quite wrap my head around. It simply feels out of place. Because it is, baby girl. I come across a close-up of me and Dimitri laughing together, whereas I'm smiling into the camera. Dimitri's blue eyes are looking at me. There's a smile on his face. The camera captured that adorable dimple as well. It's a genuine smile, not a fake one. It's a cute picture. You can definitely tell Dimitri is much taller than I am. I enlarge the picture, zooming in on Dimitri's face to get a closer look at his dimple. He's so cute when he smiles like that. It's actually rather attractive. What the fuck? Alright, a party? My heart leaps into my throat and I scramble to click away so that the picture is not on my screen anymore. I turn around, my heart's still racing. I put on a nervous smile. Dimitri, I say, I didn't hear you come in. Oh gosh, please tell me he didn't see me zooming in on his face. That's really embarrassing. I feel like I've been caught up in the act, like some teenager browsing porn late at night, except in this case, I was staring at Dimitri's pictures. Not because of any indecent motives. I only wanted to see his dimple. That's it. Well, I mean, if you zoomed in on his face, I mean, it could have been anything. You could have been zooming in on, like, the fact that he got all this acne on his face, or his ends are uneven. Even something like that. It don't even gotta be anything sexual. I look away from him, battling every fiber in my being to prevent myself from blushing. Sorry, he says, but you weren't replying when I called out earlier. Dimitri looks at my computer, which is currently displaying my desktop. I feel nervous. Did he notice or not? Was I fast enough? You're home early. I thought you still had a class. I try to change the subject in hopes that he won't question what was just on my screen. Just came home, actually. I guess you were too busy? My bad. I just wanted to know if there's anything special you'd like to have for dinner before I go out and buy groceries. I shake my head. No, nothing in particular. Alright, I'll figure something out then. Okay, bye. Dimitri remains silent for a bit, and I can't think of anything else to say either. It feels like Dimitri just walked in on me doing something obscene, which is silly since I had a legit reason to be looking at those pictures. Party is so dramatic. Like, girl, like, calm down, okay? You looked at a picture. Like, stop. I start. Sarah sent me the pictures. Do you want to see? Dimitri's eyes light up and a smile spreads on his face. I look away before I can see his cute dimple. He walks over and stands behind me, waiting for me to show the pictures on the screen. Did they turn out all right? I mean, you can delete the ones with me in them. I'm sure they weren't that great since I've never done this kind of thing before. I'm really sorry about that. I shake my head, trying not to think about how close Dimitri is to me right now. You did fine. More than fine. Dimitri looks really good in those photos. I open up the pictures again. Here, let me show you. As I click through the various pictures taken during the photo shoot, Dimitri leans in closer to get a better look at the monitor. The front of his shirt brushes against the back of my hair. He's so close to me. It's making me feel a little antsy. I'm reminded of our photo shoot together, how we were in such close proximity of each other, acting like a couple in love. On the screen, there's even more evidence. Dimitri holding me, both of us smiling. I'm feeling a bit embarrassed looking at these pictures with him. We stay like this for a little while as I cycle through the pictures again. They look really nice, he says as he pulls back. I let out a breath I didn't realize I was holding. Girl. Sarah did a great job, but so did you, I compliment him. Oh, I was just happy to help you out again, Dimitri says bashfully. He's always so modest, even when he was helping out that one day at the boutique with me. Oh, right. He's always been like that, even back when we made that cake for his birthday. He's a good person. I can't help but smile at him. Pat him on the head for a job well done. Don't be modest. You really helped me out. Why would I? That's so degrading. Don't be modest. You really helped me out, I say. Why would I pat somebody on the head? That is so... Dimitri lets out a nervous chuckle. You're making it sound like I was some kind of superhero doing everything. That's not too far off from what you did, I tease him. He suddenly turns red and shuffles on the spot, looking down at his feet. I'm no superhero, he mumbles under his breath. The jingle of the doorbell disturbs the both of us. That's weird. A customer at this time? Strange. I'm closed right now. Let me see who it is. Didn't we talk about this last chapter with Neil's route? Because this happened before where somebody came in after she closed. Girl, you're supposed to invest in a lock. How hard is that to do? She's a mess. I leave Dimitri alone and head back to the front of my boutique. A very excited Sarah is standing near the counter. Bow down before me and kiss my feet. Sarah, girl, bye. Says Sarah in a high and mighty voice as soon as she spots me. Excuse me? Yeah, like, get out of my boutique. I'm Beyonce, not you. You Kelly. Anyway, she flashes me a confident grin. I got you a job. I have one, I say, gesturing to my entire store. Or is this a roundabout way of saying you think my business will fail? My nostrils flare, ready for a fight. Oh, get her, please. What? No. Party, you're doing great. I've come bearing good news for you and your boutique. I sigh. All right. What is it? I got contracted by a woman last week and she wants me to do her wedding photos. Well, yesterday she came over to look at my portfolio and discuss rates. She saw the pictures we took for the Broketique. Y'all, that I did change the name. What was it? The Roasted. It was called Roasted before, right? So now we actually called it Broketique. Because she, as you can see, what just happened a second ago, people walking in her store while she closed after hours. Like, does she not have any locks for her doors? Does she just put like a bookcase to cover the door? I bet she just has like a piece of paper that says open, close, open, close. Yeah, Broketique in the house, okay? Wait, is Sarah saying what I think she's saying? To sum it up, she was in the market for a designer for her wedding dress, and I convinced her you'd be perfect for the job. What? Really? A wedding dress? Me? But I haven't made one before in my life. Details, details. The point is, she's got a hell of a lot of cash to spend and wants you to make her dress. She'll be contacting you soon, which means we're working on the same project. I slapped my hands against my cheeks. A wedding dress. That's a tall order. But I haven't even said yes yet, I protest. This is so sudden. Sarah rolls her eyes at me. Are you really going to reject this? Come on. I'm offering you a job on a silver platter. Someone wants to wear one of your dresses. I feel myself brim with pride and my confidence rises. Some stranger saw my work and wanted to commission me for a custom dress. That's never happened to me before. I'm so happy. Get money, girl, get money, hey! I've never done it before, but I'll try. I say, determined to see this through. This will be so awesome. I can schedule a day where we can shoot some wedding pictures before the actual wedding. It'll be a great addition to your own portfolio. Who knows? You may branch out into the wedding business. Oh, that's a good market. Oh my goodness. Oh, I don't know about that. I don't even know what she wants yet. Sarah shrugs. Can't be that hard. They're all white. That's true. Good point. I want to go against her and simply say there's millions of variations when it comes to dresses, but I simply smile at her instead. Yeah, we gotta just smile at her ignorance. That's all we can do. After all, Sarah roped in a client for me. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, because you're not making no money here, poop party. I'm sorry. Oh, and she gave me this. Sarah pulls out a box from her bag. Something about getting it as a gift on her bachelorette party, but she didn't want it. It's the game Twisted, a game where players stand on a large white mat with colored dots. Then they try to touch a specific colored dot with their entire hands or feet. So basically Twister. Girl, go. Sarah, shut up. The end result is usually a weird mesh of tangled limbs. I haven't played this game since I was a young teenager. I can definitely see why they would want this at a bachelorette party. Well, keep it. Maybe Catboy knows some moves. Oh, right. I forgot about Dimitri. He's here. He was going to the store to buy groceries for dinner. I should say goodbye to him. Well, you do that. I need to go make dinner myself. I pull on Sarah's hands. No, why don't you stay over and eat with us? We can discuss whatever this client told you. Sarah flashes a confident smile at me. Doesn't sound too bad, to be honest. All right. I guess I'll stick around. All right. Be right there. I quickly go back to my work room where I left Dimitri. When I open the door, I see Dimitri standing in front of my computer. He's doing something, but I can't quite tell. Girl, ooh, ew. I walk closer. Ooh, this is scary. Which is when I notice he's got his cell phone out and he's taking pictures of my computer. Or rather, what's on the computer. There's a picture of me and Dimitri on the monitor. It's the one where he's holding me from behind and his chin is leaning on top of my head. Both of us are smiling in the picture. And yet we have not seen any of these pictures she's talking about yet. I am so disappointed. What are you doing? I question him. Dimitri lets out a loud yelp and jumps away from the computer. He quickly stuffs his cell phone into his pocket. He breaks out into a cold sweat. This is not what it looks like. He starts to ramble. I'm confused. Did Dimitri want a copy of that picture? But why? Yeah, I mean, the way he went about it was really very weird. Like, he could have just asked for a copy of the photo. Not that hard to do. Dimitri's weird. Like, I can't. I feel like I walked into on something that I wasn't supposed to see. By now, Dimitri has turned a nice shade of red. He looks like a deer caught in headlights. I just wanted the pictures because you're rather nice. I mean, the picture. It's nice. Dimitri runs his hands through his hair. Look like he's at a total loss. I'm sorry. I sound like a complete creep. He takes out his cell phone again, looking mortified this time, then starts to swipe his finger on the screen. I'll delete it now. I'm getting secondhand embarrassment here. What's with the over-the-top reaction? Did Dimitri really want that picture of us? I mean, I'm fine with that. I would have given him a copy if he simply asked for it. I mean, seriously. But he's acting so sneaky and suspicious over it. Then again, I sort of had the same reaction earlier when he walked in on me zooming in on his face. I guess I can't talk much either. Y'all are so funny. So funny. I start slowly. Okay, it's a good picture. I would have given you a copy if you asked for it. Dimitri pulls his eyes away from the screen to look at me, narrowing them like he doesn't believe what I'm saying. Awkwardly, I slink past him, getting on my computer so that I can send the file to his phone. I open up my web browser and quickly send it to him in an email. There! Now you have the high-quality picture. You can show it around college and tell people you turn into a model. Haha, I joke, trying to lighten up the atmosphere. Dimitri checks his phone after getting a notification, then hurriedly turns off his screen. He shakes his head, still looking self-conscious and nervous. I'd rather not show this to anyone, he mumbles. They'd make fun of me, for sure. People make fun of you? Why, I think you're good looking. This one, like, dang, a bunch of bullies. Dimitri shuffles on his feet, a pensive look on his face. Sometimes, yeah. This music, what is this music? Like, what? So sentimental, so depressing. Oh no, I suddenly feel like I brought up a painful memory. You did. I'm sorry, I didn't realize. Is everything alright at college? He dropped out. I knew it. He's a college dropout. Loser. His eyes whiten slightly. I mean, they used to make fun of me when I was younger. It's a little sad to hear that Dimitri got bullied when he was younger. He's always been so sweet and kind to me, but I don't really remember seeing him hanging out with friends. It's always the kind of nice people, though. It's just kind of like, they do be getting bullied for no reason. Because they take kindness for weakness, and it's not okay. Kids are mean. It's nothing, don't worry about it. Just the usual four-eyed or short jokes. I smile at him. Can't believe people said that. I thought you looked pretty cute when you were short and wore glasses. Dimitri was like a cute little brother. Dimitri's face rapidly changes color and he starts to stutter. Realizing that what I said could be taken the wrong way, I quickly add to my original comment. You know, like a cute younger brother. Dimitri cringes. He forces himself to laugh. Right, like a younger brother. An awkward silence filled the room. I feel like I stepped on a landmine or something, with the way Dimitri's suddenly so tense. Oh, right, I say, suddenly remembering Sarah. Dang, she is so forgetful. Can you make sure you buy enough food for 3 people today? Sarah's staying over for dinner. Glad that I broke the silence, Dimitri nods at me. Sure, can do. Anything else? No, I believe that's it. Dimitri excuses himself and leaves my workroom. I leave the room myself to check up on Sarah. During dinner, Sarah and I discussed the client a bit more. Turns out this 25-year-old woman is named Mandy Hops and just got engaged to her fiancé. Y'all, some in me's telling me something's gonna come up with this Mandy Hops woman. Something about her is not sitting well with me. There's gonna be some drama. She's hired Sarah to take the pictures at her wedding, and now she also wants to hire me to create a wedding dress for her. I'll have to schedule an appointment with Mandy personally. I'm definitely eager to take this on. A wedding dress? It'll be my first, but I'll try my hardest to create something special. However, I ended up in this situation. I'm not sure. Left hand, green, I called out. If you move your scrawny butt out the way, then I can reach it, Sarah complains. Maybe if you weren't so big, you could go around me. Dimitri fires back. Oh! The both of them are posed in a weird position on top of a twisted mat. Look at Dimitri. He's like, she got me so fucked up right now. I'm about to smack her ass. Like, jeez. About to drag her by her inches. Like, I can't. I'm the short shot caller, holding a wheel that says where they need to be placed, their hands or feet on which color. We're playing Twisted, the game Sarah gave me a few hours ago. Sarah's leg is half over Dimitri's thigh, and she's holding herself up in the air with both of her hands. Ugh. This game is so... Twister gets on my nerves. That game is torture. Like, you can literally, like, torture somebody with that game. That's all you gotta do. Dimitri's own arm seems to be blocking her access to the green dot. How did I get roped into this? Somehow Sarah managed to rile Dimitri up and challenge him to a game of Twisted. For some reason, Dimitri accepted. I guess he couldn't back down. They're so competitive around each other. Watch it, Sarah hisses as she moves around. Stop stepping on my fingers! His face! They both groan and complain as they get into their new position. I sigh. Why am I doing this again? I spin the wheel once more. Bright foot yellow. This earns a groan from both Sarah and Dimitri. They start to get ready and move towards their new position. Hey, any closer and my foot will be up your butt, Sarah warns Dimitri. Funny, it's already feel like it's there, Dimitri retorts. Dimitri looks like he would like that too. Like, this is Catboy. You watch your mouth. Can't you watch your foot instead? Where are you putting that? You won't stand a chance at beating me if you keep complaining like this. Right hand red, I interject in a bored voice. They've been ribbing each other since the start of the game. I've known Sarah since college, and I've seen how competitive and aggressive she can get when she wants to win. However, I wasn't quite prepared to see Dimitri have the same sort of mean streak in him as well. It seems he doesn't like to lose. Like, he is a man after all. Like, what man likes to lose is the question. Sarah lets out a gargled and strained noises as she tries to reach underneath Dimitri's body to tap the red circle, but she's on her last breath here. Ooh! Sarah eventually slips and falls down flat on the colored mat. No! She yells in frustration. Yes! Dimitri cries out victoriously. You cheated, you pushed me. Ooh! Sarah accused him. Dimitri gets up from the mat and smirks at her. I did not. Accept your defeat, you sore ass loser woman. Party, say something. He clearly pushed me. I shake my head. Sarah, you fell. Dimitri won fair and square. She shoots me a dirty look. Traitor. Well played, Dimitri nods his head at her, but the best man won. Oh! Sarah throws her hands up in the air. She then tears the wheel out of my hands and bumps me off the chair, taking the seat herself. Girl, it's not even that serious. Like, what? Party, take him on. Avenge me. Me? I stunned. I haven't really played this game since I was a little girl. I haven't been really active either lately. I could say the same thing. I need to go to the gym. Oh my gosh, like my muscles ache so much. I'm up for another round if you want to, Dimitri says politely. He changed his tone so fast. Before I can even respond, Sarah places her hand on my back and pushes me onto the mat. I almost stumbled right into Dimitri, but stopped right before face planting myself into his chest. Dang! I tilt my head to look up at him, and Dimitri looks down at me. To be this up close and personal to him again reminds me of that photo shoot we did before. It makes me feel a bit restless and on edge. I guess I have no choice, I say with a shrug. Dimitri chuckles shyly, averting his eyes from me and backing away to give me some space. Go easy on me, he says with a smile. I huff. It should be the other way around. Dimitri's way more athletic than I am. Whatever. Bring it. We start a new round of Twisted. This time I'm on the mat with Dimitri. Sarah's eagerly commanding us to go where to go as Dimitri and I dance around each other in the hopes of not falling down. Several times, he almost slips and falls whenever he gets too close to me. It seems he's trying his best to avoid physical contact with me. To be fair, I didn't expect him to be so fidgety around me either. Not after that photo shoot we were embraced and all. Dimitri's just a clumsy man, okay? As we both reach for a green circle, our hands touch by accident. Dimitri immediately pulls back with a gulp and places his hand down on one circle below. He practically jumped out of his own skin. Is he really that nervous around me? Maybe he just doesn't want to lose. Girl. Sarah keeps barking out commands, and soon enough, we're down on all fours, entangled with each other. I've started to break out in a sweat. It's so hard keeping myself propped up without failing. Or falling. My bad. Come on, party. You have to win it for me. Can't stand the smug look on his face. Sarah mostly gripes to herself. I'm trying my best. Alright, left hand on yellow. Dimitri has already moved to the correct spot, and I'm looking around to see what's the best position for me. There, right below Dimitri would be the best choice. The yellow circle is just out my reach, but if I turn my body around and arch my back, I can reach it. Ooh, this sounds like it's about to be an accidentally inappropriate position she's gonna be in. I bend my spine and arch my back as much as I can. My fingers try to reach for the spot while worming myself through Dimitri's position. I'm looking at the circle upside down. I've almost gotten it. Ooh! Yeah, I reached it. I laughed victoriously. There's a mess of brown hair covering my vision. I finally realized the position I'm in. I've crawled underneath Dimitri, who was down on all fours to reach the circle, whereas I'm turned around, practically lifting myself up against his body. Yikes. See, I told y'all. Dimitri decides to look down to me. Our faces only inches apart. His blue eyes stare straight into my soul. I feel myself breathless for a second. I see the mole underneath his eyes so clearly now, and can even count the number of long eyelashes he has. His arms and legs shake, trying to prevent himself from toppling right onto me, while us also keeping enough distance so that our bodies don't touch. I'm still staring into his eyes, and I feel my heart pounding so fast, until I'm sure my face has grown red. This is too close for comfort. Hey guys, there will be no sex positions in Twisted. Tell him, Sarah, tell him. Sex positions? Look, he about to, I quit. Dimitri loses his balance out of pure shock. Unfortunately, since I'm right below him, he squishes me flat against the ground. Damn. This big old dude. He's so rude. The wind gets knocked out of me and I groan out loud. I'm so sorry, Dimitri says in a panicked voice, and he immediately rolls off me. He's down on one knee, extending me a hand, and his blue eyes are looking at me full of worry. Are you okay? I slowly push myself off the ground and accept Dimitri's hand. In one swift motion, he lifts me up as if I weigh nothing more than a feather. My heart is beating so fast. It felt so sudden. I wasn't expecting this. Dimitri's entire face is red. Honestly, I can't really look at him either. That's such an embarrassing position. I wasn't really thinking about the predicament I'd be in when I reached for that circle. Then Sarah had to go and mention something like that. Yeah, I'm okay. Just a little shaken up. I'm really sorry. I should have been able to hold on for longer. Dimitri then turns to Sarah and gives her a dirty look. You better go for her. Well, I don't think I ever really seen Dimitri look angry before. He looked mad. He's scaring me. Let me leave, y'all. I gotta go. I win, is all Sarah says as she throws down the twisted board. What? If such a simple comment will make you lose focus, then I win. She's grinning mischievously. Whatever. She said that on purpose to get Dimitri to lose? I didn't realize Sarah was so cunning. This rivalry has going with Dimitri's getting to the bit too much to handle. Listen, and we only on chapter 9? And y'all acting like this already? Oh yeah, I give it till chapter 15. They're gonna start throwing hands. It's gonna get so bad. Didn't realize such an innocent comment would get you all into a tizzy. Dimitri's face turns red in response to Sarah's provocations. He narrows his blue eyes at her. Didn't think you'd stoop so low, he says in return. Guys, this is so stupid. Sarah, leave Dimitri alone, okay? And Dimitri, please don't indulge her. Dimitri's eyebrows curl up and gives me this defeated look. I'm sorry, you're right. I shouldn't engage in childish behavior. Well, at least you admit you're childish. Sarah, shut up. Sarah says while chuckling, and Dimitri shoots her another dirty look. But playtime is over. I have to head back and get some rest. Sarah starts to clean up the game and places everything back in the box. I stand there shaking my head at her. I wish these two could get along. Dimitri looks at Sarah disapprovingly, as if he's forcing himself to be polite to her. Goodbye. When Dimitri leaves the room, Sarah and I are left alone. He's kind of fun to tease. I clap my mouth shut, remembering that he said that he doesn't mind being bullied by the person he likes. Then again, I don't think he likes Sarah very much, so he probably doesn't like her teasing. Yeah, Sarah's gonna get beat the hell up if she don't stop. I don't think he likes it when you do, though. But don't you think so, too? His reactions are always so on point. It just makes me want to tease him even more. You sadist! Oh, come on. I know you feel the same way. Don't tell me you don't think his reactions are fun, or even try to get a reaction out of him every once in a while. Ooh, she got me with this one. I mean, the teasing does kind of make the game fun. I mean, they make this series, Dimitri's route, more funner, so I will say that. I have to agree, sometimes it's hard to not tease him to get that flustered reaction out of him. I mean, literally, though. I mean, that's what keeps this route so interesting. Right now. I think teasing him is fun sometimes, I admit. See? Sarah looks smug. But not in the way you do it. You're just bullying the poor guy. Sarah rolls her eyes at me. Spare me the lecture. He's a college student. He can handle it. How do you know what he can and can't handle, though? Sarah, you need to stop. No one can handle your fierceness, Sarah. Sarah winks at me. You know it. Anyways, I have to head back home now. Do contact Mandy about the wedding dress, okay? Will do. Sarah says goodnight and finally leaves my house. The way she said it, leaves my house. Regardless whether I like teasing Dimitri or not, being so close to him sure gave me a fright. I put a hand on top of my heart. It's still racing. There have been too many moments where I've been up close and personal with Dimitri lately. It's that Mercury retrograde, girl. Get it, girl. I shake my head trying to get these thoughts out. Ooh, Party is such a fangirl over Dimitri. Now, overall, I will say I do like Dimitri way better than Neil. Neil was just, I will never not talk about Neil because he was our first character that we played of Tailor Tales. And off rip, this dude was just, he was just crazy. I think once we actually finish Tailor Tales, I really do want to go back to his route just to play it again and just roast him some more because I'm not done roasting that man. That man got on my nerves. But Dimitri's a sweetheart. Like, he definitely does not deserve to be bullied the way he's claiming he got bullied. I feel like his brother probably bullied him too. I can't wait to really dissect and get more into the story. Right now, it's kind of more on a slower pace. But I definitely know, I think the next coming chapters, oh yeah, there's gonna be some drama for the gods, okay? But anyway, that was chapter 9 of Dimitri's route. I just want to thank you guys all again for taking your time out to watch. And I hope you guys continue to watch. I have a playlist. Link is in the description. If you like what you see, like what you hear, please hit that like button, comment, and please, most importantly, subscribe for more. So I'll see you in the next video.